BITGESELL is the next evolutionary step in the digital gold model. On the other side, BITGESELL can be perceived as a future of Bitcoin because of its smaller block size, allowing to see in practice how the fees would be higher and more transactions will go through parallel change, how SegWit extension would be developing, and also, due to halving occurring each year, only after 2 to 3 years we can see the state of Bitcoin future, not having to wait for 11 years. Current Bitcoin mining computational power can be considered excessive. They're already for a long time beyond reach for malicious attempts, so there is little difference if one infinite-like power is used or double the value. While the Bitcoin emission rate was higher, the most efficient hardware was created and refined. Figuratively speaking, 1/100th of currently used hardware computational power would be enough regarding the current Bitcoin example. Therefore, in the future, when fees would make most of the Bitcoin miners' income, a little portion of the reward would be enough for the network to stay secure if several issues can be resolved. One threat to Bitcoin existence comes from a SegWit-based Lightning network along with block size increase. This will lead to commissions so low, they won't be interesting for miners to keep network difficulty on a level that can be considered secure enough. Block size is set to a minimal reasonable weight, thus raising fee competition for the transaction to get into the block. 100% usage of SegWit for transactions makes them uniform and won't require any transitional period having several transaction types, like the current situation in Bitcoin. This will make further development easier. A concept of burning, decreasing coin amount that exists, can be used to provide additional value for coin holders. Overall, there are several options for burning. The first is to burn a percent of the amount held on a balance. Such coin won't be used as a value store. The second is to burn a percent of transaction amount. This isn't fair regarding large transfers. The third is to burn amount mined. This is same as just making block reward lower, making no sense. The fourth is to burn fee percentage, as an organic variant with minimal conflict of interest for all parties. By burning 90% of transaction fee, this will lead to the value growth of a single coin. That balance between capitalization growth and burning would give miners fair rewards to support block difficulty high enough to be safe and reliable. BITGESELL is a digital currency type that's geared towards buying and holding, by its principles defined by equations, aiming to be the essential investment digital coin. Higher transaction costs would decrease its usage for criminal activities, encouraging usage for capital investment. Humanity didn't yet have an asset for the long term. Due to the formal mathematical definition, it would become more scarce at a predictable and reasonable rate, and due to not having any amount of splitting limitation, staying useful.